Welcome to Fiddle Tunes and Coffee, our recap of 2017, 365 days of Fiddle Tunes. Woo, we're done, and we're going to share some of our, I don't know, challenges, highlights, and plans for the future. But first of all, we set out what we wanted to do.
Yep. Our initial goal was to showcase different styles of fiddle playing and different tunes from different backgrounds, and also the different people that play them and all the different settings that they get played in. So we wanted to travel around and not only find interesting tunes and interesting people, but interesting places that they played. I think we did that.
We played old and new tunes, and I mean, there's a lot of genres out there that I didn't really know that much about, still don't know that much about, but like Canadian old time is my background, and Scottish, and yours was contest, and
Texas
West.
Swing and bluegrass and some old time and
Montana
some
old time.
Irish.
So we even had like a Danish tune, some Cajun, Métis, Ukrainian, German folk songs, hymns, Christmas songs, of course, but
Yep.
just really wanted to put out there what we've experienced in
And we also
playing.
wanted to showcase the different settings, you know, everything from the person learning in their own home to maybe jamming in their living room with some friends, to the local pub session, maybe there's a bluegrass jam or a festival, all the way up to, you know, professionals who are out there doing this every day and doing concerts and things like that, and show all the different settings and, you know, junior fiddlers groups, fiddler organizations, things like that. And I think we did that. We had several different junior fiddler groups and some contests and festivals and performances and all the different levels that fiddle playing really gets done at. And dances were really an important thing, you know, and the different kinds of dances, whether it's pattern dances like contras or squares, or couples dances.
Freeform. Yeah, and then also just singing country or bluegrass. There's a lot of fiddle music in that. And yeah, one of our goals was to have guest musicians, which
Definitely
we
did that.
Which we saw had a lot of our friends, and then our heroes, who then turned into our friends, which was really cool. Another cool aspect of it.
Yeah.
We had Calvin Volrath, who was probably a big reason why both of us started playing the fiddle when we were younger, and Blaine Sprouse, another bluegrass fiddle great that we didn't know, but then by the end of the week at a fiddle camp we got to know him, and I recorded a few tunes with him.
And some great sort of hidden treasures like Chirp Smith and all sorts of different people. There were
Betsy Ellis and Foghorn String Band, and then some student fiddle groups, I don't know. But one of us was always playing in a video, so that was always part of the challenge too. We had to like learn the tune,
and we also got to showcase some new talent like the Quails from the Bay Area of California.
Yeah,
and
kids, they're awesome.
You know, Dylan Junior Fiddlers and the yeah, there's just all sorts of talent out there, and it's everybody from the names you've heard of that tour around, or maybe like Blaine, who's recorded with everybody, you know, from Jimmy Martin and Bill Monroe, and all the way down to, you know, playing an original tune by somebody that they just had written. And it was really a fun experience to get that spectrum of fiddle playing and showcase. Also, the other big thing we wanted to do was show the community of fiddling, and that all over the world there are fiddle players and fiddle styles, and that in our experience anyway, once somebody finds out you play the fiddle and they're a fiddle player, it's just like your family. You know, there's always an open couch or a meal or a good conversation, or, you know, emails go back and forth, and it's just very friendly and very open, and we wanted to really showcase that.
Yeah, and you connect over music. I mean, there's all sorts of different backgrounds, all different ages, but it's the music that connects you. And it's pretty cool. I hope that we've portrayed that community. I hope that's come across. The community aspect is really important in the fiddle world. And we did stay at a lot of these places and recorded in their living rooms. And what else? Yeah, our goal for this year, for ourselves was to travel and play music.
Yep. For those of you who don't know, we just got married in last December, and so the goal / challenge was to play music every single day and to record a tune. And I think first year of marriage is always hard anyway, but adding that aspect to it definitely is a good challenge, and was something for us to really work at and learn from. And we got to see some amazing places, got to record in some amazing spaces, and figured it out. I think we spent 7 weeks living in a tent, traveling around, and just recording tunes in different places and things like that. So
different experience for both of us doing that. You had Isaac had traveled on the road a lot, living out of a suitcase, and I was more like, let's go for the weekend and then go home.
But instead we went out in our tent for weeks at a time, which was really fun.
And as a result, we got to go to a lot of festivals and show you what it was like to be jamming in the 204 building at Fiddle Tunes in Port Townsend, and up at Nimblefingers.
Or playing Western Swing in the middle of the desert out at Moab, where it looks like you're in a Looney Tunes.
But an opportunity for us to learn each other's material and repertoire. So there was a lot of tunes that I didn't know. You know, the contest and the Western Swing, Texas Swing, and I played more Canadian and Scottish music, so
it's a good learning experience for them.
We'd have to learn it quick and then record it before forgetting what we're doing. And so, but it's neat. Now we can look back at all these videos and see all the memories from 2017 right there in video, and you can watch them too.
So for 2018, we're going to keep going, but not in quite the same way. Instead of doing a daily video, we're going to do a weekly broadcast, which will be mainly audio, and the focus is going to shift a little bit from just tunes, although our first episode is on a tune, Chirps and Williams.
Chirps and Williams, the kind of the evolution of how this tune got passed along from its composer to, well, to me.
And really showing that the oral tradition is still very much alive, and it's not something to be studied so much as something to be involved in.
Experience.
But other episodes are going to feature specific players, both contemporary and past, and also different styles of music, sort of focusing on each style. We're going to do one on some Cape Breton, klezmer, probably some Danish, some Midwest, different things, just to sort of give you a taste of these different styles if maybe you haven't heard of them before. I know we haven't, and so it's an opportunity for us to learn more in depth about them and interview great fiddle players in it and really get a sense of, what is that style about, what makes it different, and what makes it interesting and cool, because all the different fiddle styles, to me anyway, have something about them that at their core makes them a little bit different and makes them really interesting. And also we'll cover who are the great players that influence the styles, play some tracks from them, hopefully, if we can get them and get permission to use them. And then the last thing is episodes on different kinds of tunes. Like hornpipes are a type of tune that we really have sort of started exploring the different types of, or strathspeys. There's a spectrum. Did you know? Now you know. And what makes a hoedown a hoedown? We go to a lot of fiddle contests, and people are always asking when they get into it, well, what's the difference between a hoedown and a tune of choice? We'll go over it. We'll play you some examples. We'll give you, some different ideas about where it came from and why it is the way it is. And just talking about different tune types, different dances, different styles of music, different players. So if you're into fiddle playing and you want to learn more, stick with us.
It'll be educational, but also entertaining, because, it's fiddle music. It's fun.
That's right. And fiddle players are crazy, so when we interview them, it always is going to be entertaining.
Yeah, for sure. And hopefully there won't be as many challenges with this kind of
Oh,
setup.
there will.
I'm sure. But maybe we won't run out of battery as much.
Yeah, the storage should be not such a problem.
Yeah. And then finding times to record things. We can do them ahead of time. Often when we wanted all these guest musicians, it'd be like, but when and where, and there's just no time and no space. But we did manage to do a lot of that anyway, and we're still going to travel a lot this year.
Still going to play a lot of fiddle tunes.
Maybe not so much in our tent, but
you never know.
You never know.
So if you see us around, even if we are in our tent, come up, say hi. Thanks for sticking with us and watching, and hopefully you'll continue listening, and we'll also be putting in information about the goings-ons, fiddle contests, fiddle festivals, fiddle workshops, things like that. So hopefully it'll be a bit of a resource for that as well, just letting you know what's going on around the country, in Canada and the US mostly. Those of you in Europe, if you have something you want us to talk about, let us know. Happily put it in. Or better yet, if you want us to come over there, just let us know. We're hoping to be in Ireland in August. So
thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and
have a great 2018.
So, what was your favorite episode? Was
I don't know.
When we were in the desert?
No. Like the one where we were carving chord charts on the log in Washington.
Yeah. You wrote out the chord chart for me on a log on the beach for the hymn, Redeemed. I think my favorite was when we got stuck in the snowbank.
Yep. Sunk the car to the axles, recorded the tune, and then dug it out.
Just because we wanted to play Woodchopper's Reel down a logging road.
That'll learn us.